Hello, this is Melissa Friesen, your hostess. If you are ready to heal holistically and learn how you already have a super ability to create a life in which you thrive, then you are in the right place. So let's get started. I'm here to share my healing journey, the tools and the state-of-art healing technique that was instrumental in changing my life so you can apply it to solving your health goals as well. As a holistic health coach and energy healer, I use a holistic approach to healing the mind, body, and spirit. With compassion and support, I help people discover the truth about what's holding them back from accomplishing their health goals, whether that be breaking free from health obstacles standing in their way, removing abundance and prosperity blocks, nurturing better relationships, or just overall wellness. I help them develop confidence in their body's ability to heal itself naturally and to realize they hold the power to heal themselves. I help them break free from old habits so they can feel happy and joyful again by providing tips for managing stress, learning how to let go of physical and emotional pain, and finding healthy ways to move their body so they can get the exercise their body needs and enjoy the benefits of decreased anxiety, better health, and more fun. Before we jump into the information that will improve your health, please take a moment to mute your phones, close other browsers that may be open so you can get the best internet connection, close the door to the room you're in, or whatever you need to do to get focused. This time is for you and your health, and I want you to enjoy it and get the most possible out of the material I am going to share with you. Now I need to read my super serious disclaimer. No representation contained in these materials is intended as medical advice and should not be used for diagnosis or medical treatment. I do not claim to cure any illness or disease. What I'm sharing with you today are the steps and tools I used in my healing journey so you can also find a way to heal your particular health concern and in the process increase your abundance in many areas of your life and experience more joy and freedom. So I have a question for you. What is your health concern costing you? How many times a week do you go to doctor's appointments? What is the price of a copay? Your prescriptions? How many sick days do you take a month? Are you missing out on better income potential because of a lack of being able to walk or sit or stand for long periods of time or function coherently? Aside from medical bills and high insurance premiums and deductibles, think about the holidays you couldn't enjoy because you were in pain, or the times you struggled just to get through the day, the things you stopped doing because you didn't feel well, and the missed memories with your family and loved ones. It's all costing you lots and lots of money with no solution to your problem. When you look at all sides of the equation, your health may be costing you far, far more every day to not take action on your particular issue. So what if you could blow away your blocks to wealth and abundance? If you feel something stopping you from creating more, achieving more, and earning more, there's a way to break through those blockages. We'll uncover the source of your blocks and help you move past them and begin receiving the abundance you deserve. There's a simple explanation for this. Subconscious blocks, trapped emotions, and limiting patterns can keep you locked out of financial success no matter how hard you work and no matter how many opportunities you pursue. What if you could release your heart wall and improve your relationships? What if you could find your soulmate or save your marriage? We'll work to uncover blocks and limitations so full love and joy is a part of your relationships and you can receive the love you deserve. What if you could prevent illness, extend your life for 20 more years, or get out of physical pain? What if you could finally move past your emotional pain into a freer, happier existence? You can either target a particular physical or emotional problem, or you can keep it more general and focus on total wellness or your true potential. For example, a common physical problem is back pain. Are you sick of having aggravating lower back pain that makes it difficult to sit, walk, or sleep? Ever wondered what causes lower back pain and how you can get rid of it for good? I can help you find the root cause of your pain and offer solutions to help you live pain-free. After all, if your body and mind are not healthy, then material possessions are truly worthless. What is it worth to live better with less pain, improved relationships, enhanced career prospects, and the ability to accomplish the things you really want to do? So who do these steps and tools work best for? Someone who is looking for natural ways to improve their health, who might be frustrated with the results of traditional medicine. Someone committed to taking more responsibility for their health or healing. Someone who has a desire to improve their health and life, spending more time doing the things they love. And lastly, someone who wants to be able to care for themselves and their loved ones physically, emotionally, and financially. I also want to be clear on who these steps and tools are not for. Someone who is not willing to step outside the box and be open to new ideas, techniques, and ways to heal themselves. Someone not interested in making genuine changes in their habits and lifestyle to be healthy. Someone who holds the belief they will never get better. And someone not willing to invest time and effort and resources to improve their health and life. Healing or achieving any type of goal in life doesn't happen overnight. It requires motivation, practice or repetition, and consistency to be successful. Your health goals are important, so why are they so hard to achieve? What's the real problem? You haven't been introduced to the right steps and tools to address your goals and experience optimal health. This is most likely what has been holding you back, and that's about to change. So once you have these tools and steps, what does true health look like? Your health can be described with one simple word: balance. The most ancient concepts and ideas involving health and staying well all revolve around the concept of balance. How balanced your body is determines how healthy you are. Any issue you may have, whether it's emotional, mental, or physical, stems from imbalance of some kind. In order to regain your health, your body needs help to eliminate all the imbalances you have accrued in your mind, body, and spirit. You may be surprised that your body is reflecting something that's happening in your life. Once you understand what's triggering your health concern, you'll have clues to your path to wellness. Many people believe every health problem that we face can be traced to an imbalance in one of these 6 areas: your circuits and systems, toxins, pathogens, misalignments, nutrition and lifestyle, and energies. So identifying and correcting your imbalances may help you to restore your health, avoid serious illness, explain mysterious symptoms, reduce or completely eliminate pain, bring contentment and happiness to your heart, create more success and abundance, gain a deeper sense of purpose, build healthier relationships, and my very favorite is de-stress your life. You may be surprised that your body is reflecting something that's happening in your life. Again, once you understand what's triggering your health concern, you'll have clues to your path to wellness. So you might be asking yourself, but is great health possible for me? The human body has a truly incredible innate ability to bounce back and heal itself from all kinds of stress, trauma, sickness, and disease. But this self-healing ability is dependent on the right conditions. If the body is imbalanced, it won't be able to heal itself as well as it should. This allows problems to build up over time, some never being fully resolved. Excuse me. Most people are in this kind of state, and suffering is often completely reversible. Every kind of imbalance that can affect the body needs to be removed one by one. This is the most direct and most powerful way to restore health to the body, by making the conditions right for it to rebalance itself. Working with the type of energy work I practice has helped thousands of people create a profound shift in their emotional and physical well-being. So it can help people do, I can't even list them all, but it's like it can help with addiction and allergies, anxiety, arthritis, back pain, bedwetting, eating disorders, fibromyalgia, headaches, hip pain, morning sickness, phobias, obesity, and the list goes on and on. So you get the idea. So at this point, you're probably wondering, what's the catch? Well, absolutely nothing. There is nothing for sale in this webinar, and that ain't no bull. Just for registering for this training, you will receive a downloadable ebook, Foods That Heal and Fight Pain. It's my gift to you. If you stay until the end, I will announce another special offer. All of this is a $500 value that you get today for free. So what makes me an expert? I originally got into energy healing when my mother was diagnosed with cancer and I was trying to save her. But in the process of extending her life, I found answers to my chronic pain as well. More important than all my years of education and scientific research is the fact that I lived with chronic pain myself for 15 years. This experience, in my opinion, is invaluable in helping others and being able to relate. As you can see, I have a multitude of diagnoses. I ruptured my disc at the age of 29, which changed my life forever and started me on this journey to help you. It took me nearly a year to get back to an almost normal life, or what was considered to be fully recovered. I was told by my original doctor I wouldn't be able to play tennis or ski again. And with my past consisting of being a collegiate gymnast and at the time playing competitive tennis multiple times a week, I was devastated to say the least. Any negative diagnosis can set off a tidal wave of fear, anxiety, and confusion. In one moment, your life story is divided into two chapters, before your injury or diagnosis and after. And if you were like me, you would give anything to go back to before the injury or diagnosis. Sadly, I never fully healed and I ended up developing chronic back pain. After 15 years of relentless pain, I had reached a breaking point. My only traditional medical option was fusing my discs, and I was adamantly against surgery but was determined to free myself of this debilitating pain. I started reading and researching like crazy about all kinds of healing techniques. I worked with healers from across the country and across the world, including John of God from Brazil, looking for answers. I finally found some people with information that was extremely helpful. My healing didn't happen overnight. It took time and effort and patience. I stopped doing the things that were making my pain worse, and I started doing things to eliminate inflammation and stress and retrain my brain. I tried every therapy and technique I could find and afford, and am where I am today because of the actions I took and the changes I made. I am free of chronic pain, not from being lucky, but from being passionate about being well at all costs, making important changes to my lifestyle, and being open to new ideas in healing myself. And you have the power to heal yourself too. My healing journey taught me that my body has an innate ability to heal itself if the conditions are right. My emotional baggage was greatly affecting my pain. My belief about my diagnosis was inaccurate. My subconscious mind is a very powerful tool. And mind-body techniques and energy work can control and eliminate my pain. As far as my education and training, I have an MBA from Arizona State University and a double major in business management, marketing and retail, and a coaching minor from Brigham Young University. I have holistic healing certifications in Reiki, the emotion code, and the body code, as well as other energy modalities. 18 of my past 26 years of my corporate career, I worked in the healthcare industry, helping people with diabetes lead better lives. My purpose in life today is to use the newest technology in alternative medicine and newest pain science to heal the body, mind, and spirit to help people live their best lives possible. So now that you've decided this is for you, we've talked about who I am, my medical history, personal story, and educational background. I'm excited to share with you the 5 steps of my healing journey to become pain-free. The 5 steps that brought meaning back into my life were: step 1, understanding what was holding me back from my healing. Step 2, being open-minded to new ideas of healing myself. Step 3, figuring out the true sources of my pain. Step 4, realizing that my subconscious mind and brain play a huge role in my healing. And step number 5, learning mind-body techniques to control and eliminate my pain. These 5 steps will guide you on your path to wellness. So let's get started with step 1 by asking the question, what is holding you back from thriving in your life? There are many possible reasons, but 3 common ones are: perhaps you are accepting what you perceive are your limitations. For instance, maybe you injured yourself 5 years ago, or this is my diagnosis. Maybe you are ignoring your body's communication. What is it telling you? There are reasons it is trying to get your attention. You need to pay attention to how your body is feeling. Sometimes it can provide a distraction so you don't deal with the real problem or issue. For example, you don't want to go to an event, say you get a migraine, when really it's because you don't want to be around a particular person, or you are afraid to tell a loved one opera isn't your thing, or you don't enjoy it. It could be so many different things causing the pain. More often than not, it's also a lack of information, just not knowing that you have more control. You have an energetic body and can tap into your subconscious to make changes. All three of these were contributing to my pain, and I was ignorant of all of them. So step number 2 is be open-minded to new ideas of healing yourself. 5 years ago, I wasn't that well versed with what exactly holistic health meant or what energy healing was all about. I learned that this form of medical practice, which is over 2,000 years old, has withstood the test of time despite doubting believers in Western medicine. Unlike traditional Western medicine that simply treats the outward symptoms of a disease or illness, energy healing uses all aspects of the patient's life, body, and mind to find a powerful solution. With hundreds of thousands of studies, testimonials, and scientific research backing alternative methods, practitioners from across all spectrums of medicine are beginning to understand and reap the benefits of holistic healing for their patients and clients. A lot of healing can come from what many call energy work. Affirmations, positive thinking, acupuncture, and meditation all fall into this category also. So what is energy? Everything is made of energy, and this is a scientific fact. Some energy is invisible, like the air or our invisible body, but we also have our physical body in the form of matter. Energy affects us because we are all made of energy. What we believe, think, and feel will have an effect on our health. Emotions are energy and affect our body and spirit in negative and positive ways. They become a problem when they get trapped and we create negative emotions. Something gets stored in the body and brain from the past, even if you don't remember it, which can affect you negatively. This negativity could present itself as back pain, tennis elbow, or be affecting your relationships, for example. With the type of energy work I practice, you can quickly and effectively promote healing. I believe healing equals freedom. Anytime we have a problem, whether physical, emotional, or mental, we're not completely free. If you're sick or in pain, how free are you? Energy work is all about getting to the root of your problems and removing the underlying causes so your problems, whatever they are, can go away. Once I started studying energy medicine and applied it to my healing, I was able to start being more active again, sleep better, and be less stressed out and anxious. All three of these reasons were contributing to my pain, and I was ignorant of all of them. I learned the beliefs about my diagnosis were old school, and new pain science over the last decade helped remove that limitation clouding my healing. I learned to listen to my body, not only physically, but emotionally. I stopped doing the things that were making it suffer, like sitting for 4 to 6 hours at my desk without getting up or pushing it to do strenuous sporting activities in 110-degree weather in Arizona. I had to accept I wasn't 25 anymore and that my body couldn't perform the same it did 15 or even 5 years ago. The hardest part for me was dealing with my emotions of anger and resentment for having to live in this awful pain for so many years and dealing with the heavy grief of my mother's illness. And equally important, I was open to new ideas of healing myself, or frankly, I would still be where I was 5 years ago, miserable in pain, relying on drugs to get through some days, and feeling resentful. All of this information enabled me to create an awesome life doing almost all the activities I love and enjoy again. So step number 3, you need to determine the true sources of your health concern. As they say in holistic medicine, anything can cause anything. Oftentimes, the pain or discomfort people feel is caused by something that they would have never thought of, but after some reflection, it starts to make sense. Causes of energy imbalances and the symptoms they produce can be almost anything. A trapped emotion of resentment could be causing the pain in your shoulder. A deficiency of zinc could be causing clouded memory. Exposure to heavy metal toxins could be causing chronic fatigue symptoms. No matter what the cause or the effect, the most amazing part is that the subconscious mind always has the correct answer, and using energy work can quickly find that answer. We talked earlier about how true health is about being balanced. One of the 6 imbalances is energetic. To correct this common area of imbalance, we work to identify and remove damaging emotional and mental energies that can become trapped in the body during stressful emotional events. The concept of a trapped emotion can be strange if you've never heard of it before, especially if you're not familiar with energy work. But everyone can understand what it means to have emotional baggage. So let me ask you, do you have emotional baggage that is causing you pain and holding you back from the life you really want? Just about everyone has some amount of emotional baggage from painful life events, right? It's not all in your head. Emotional baggage is very real, and although it's invisible, it can really mess up your ability to find true happiness, success, and it can sabotage your health. Having a lot of trapped emotions is like lugging around a suitcase from every difficult event you've gone through. Eventually, the load gets too heavy not to notice. Each suitcase is a trapped emotion, a bit of emotional energy that was created by you during an emotional event that got stuck in your body somewhere. Trapped emotions are literally like balls of energy, vibrating at different frequencies depending on what the emotion is. For example, anger is at a different vibration than sadness or insecurity. Trapped emotions are negative, destructive vibrations, and they tend to affect the body wherever they lodge, creating pain and malfunction of bodily tissues, even disease. They also cause depression, anxiety, and loads of emotional problems. A trapped emotion of resentment could be causing the pain in your shoulder. And again, a deficiency of zinc could be causing clouded memory. So no matter what the cause or the effect, the most amazing part is that the subconscious mind has the correct answers. Trapped emotions can make life miserable, but you can get rid of them with energy work and lighten your load for good. So remember that vision of your life. Holding on to your emotional baggage could be costing you precious time with your loved ones, jeopardizing your work and your ability to take care of your financial responsibilities, and ultimately depriving you of the fulfilling and abundant life you deserve. So Dr. Joel experienced firsthand the power of energetic healing. He said, I worked with Melissa on my low back pain and calf pain. I was getting adjusted and taking supplements, but they didn't get better. Melissa found several trapped emotions and worked on my perception of how I viewed things. Muscle testing the body to find where the body has interference is amazing. Melissa does great work, and I would recommend her to anyone. Thanks, Melissa. Mary discovered stress and her negative thought patterns were causing a lot of her pain. We worked on creating new beliefs to alleviate her symptoms. So she said, my back pain has felt real good the last couple days, down from a 5 to 6 to a 1. Thank you and many blessings for your work and success moving forward. So just because a belief was true for you in the past doesn't mean it's true for you now. I'd like to share this analogy to help us keep an open mind. So 2,000 years ago, in 1492, when Columbus lived, people thought that the earth was flat. They believed the Atlantic Ocean to be filled with monsters large enough to devour their ships. Columbus had to fight these foolish beliefs in order to get men to sail with him. He felt sure the earth was round. We know now the earth is sphere-shaped. The point is, things change based off of new knowledge. That's why you need to keep researching current material and keep an open mind regarding the ways you can heal. You have to acknowledge the true source of your pain to effectively heal it. The more open and willing you are to let go of your current diagnosis and suffering, the faster you'll heal. So I ask again, what is your pain costing you? Or what is your health concern costing you? I know that even though it makes logical sense to just let go of old thought patterns and negative emotions, it's easier said than done. But holding on to them is costing you and not serving you well. We used specific techniques for Tracy's type of pain and worked on taming her nervous system to get significant pain relief from her fibromyalgia. We cut her pain in half in the time we were able to work together because she was open to a new way of healing. We also worked on her fear of spiders. She said, my pain level is down from a 9 or 10 to a 5 with my fibromyalgia. My legs are doing so much better. I am able to move better. I can walk better. I can spend more time with my friends and family now. I'm not so freaked out by my spiders anymore. Thank you so much for helping me. So the fourth step we will be talking about today is the powerful role your brain plays in your healing. The subconscious mind is just like an iceberg. There is 5 to 5 to 10% that we experience on a day-to-day basis that is the part of the iceberg above the surface of the water. But there is much more of the iceberg that sits below the surface of the water. Many people think it's the more important part of our existence. In reality, your conscious mind is only 5 to 10% of your entire mind. The conscious is what we experience on a day-to-day basis. It receives input, analyzes and makes decisions. It's strongly influenced by what's going on in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious is 90 to 95% of who you really are. That hidden masterpiece is what regulates all the symptoms that keep you alive. It pumps your heart, it moves the muscles that fill your lungs with air, it regulates the body's temperature at 98.6 degrees, all without any conscious thought from you. This important part of your brain is constantly archiving and remembering everything going on in and around you. The subconscious mind is like a computer hard drive. It contains all the information about your body. It also knows exactly what you need to do to get well and be happy, even though you consciously have no idea what that might be. It knows what is causing that pain in your jaw or lower back, and more importantly, it knows what will bring you relief. It knows what is causing your lack of energy, and it knows exactly what mineral, nutrient, or herb you are lacking. It even knows the correct dose. We tap into those answers and communicate with it through energy work, and the results are amazing. But perhaps the most amazing part is that it can be performed from literally anywhere in the world. Energy has no boundaries. 95% of my work is done online through Zoom, just like today. One of my favorite case stories is the one where there were two groups of people who were to have knee surgery. Half went into the operating room and were cut, but no work was done. And the other half cut with work done to fix their knee pain. So they actually had their knees cut. The funny thing is, about the same percentage of people in both groups felt better after their surgeries. How is that possible? The mind is a powerful thing, and this is why the placebo effect works. So how do we change or reverse these health imbalances? With mind-body techniques, which leads us to our final step. Step number 5, practice mind-body techniques to improve your health. Healing can quickly happen with mind-body practices. The mind is the boss. If you use your mind with knowledge and understanding, it can be the most powerful tool to break out of the prison of poor health or blockages to living a fully productive and happy life. You might be wondering, what are mind-body therapies? Mind-body therapies are techniques and treatments designed to enhance the mind's positive impact on the body. It's also referred to as alternative therapy, describing any medical treatment that is used in place of conventional medicine to heal. There are many, many mind-body therapies to choose from, and I've listed just some of them here. Of course, my favorite one, which I am certified in, is the Body Code. I would like to take a few moments and share what some of my clients have said about working with me. So I worked with Sandy on removing trapped emotions and what mind-body techniques to use regarding her chronic fatigue. She said, "I just want to thank you for all that you have done. You really go the extra mile and do a great job of pulling all the information together. I feel like I have been lifted of many emotions that have been stuck in me for a long time. You work very accurately and fast. Thanks for all the extra help and information that you gave me. I am ready to move forward and continue healing. Thanks again." I worked with Jerry on removing his heart wall so he could have better romantic relationships. Jerry said, "Thank you for your time today, Melissa. I was amazed at the number of topics and issues that came up that we were able to cover in the time frame. They were spot on. I look forward to our next session." So what I promised and shared with you today is how your body has an innate ability to heal itself if you give it the right conditions to work with. How you can remove trapped emotions or emotional baggage using energy work and improve your health. How your inaccurate or negative thoughts and outdated beliefs are most likely holding you back from your best life. And why your subconscious mind and brain are very powerful tools in your healing process. I also promised you and shared with you today mind-body practices, your toolkit of techniques to reach and remain at the top of your game. So you've listened to my healing journey. You know the steps and techniques work because I'm living proof, as well as several of my clients, and you know what I'm saying can help you. You can start benefiting from mind-body techniques and energy healing today. If you are someone who wants to improve your health and live a better life, you might be wondering how you can apply all of these steps and techniques yourself. So if you would like me to personally help you to implement everything you learned today, I would be excited to do so. Here is how we can do that. At the beginning of this training, I said I had a special offer for you, and that is a Thrive assessment call where I have set aside some time in my schedule to talk to you about how you can apply these same steps to your healing starting today. The cost is free, no strings attached. During this 45-minute call, I'll help you get clarity on your goals and what's holding you back from achieving them. I'll give you a view of what your life could look like with your health concern achieved, and I'll outline the topics you'll need to address to develop your best life possible. So we will discuss your unique situation, and if you want to work with me, we can get started right away, but there are some requirements. An assessment call is not for everyone. It's only for you if what you're doing now isn't working. You're frustrated with the results of traditional medicine, you genuinely want to get well, and you understand you have to put in the effort to get results. You're ready to invest in yourself and finally feel better, and you don't set limits on your health or lifestyle. And lastly, you want someone to support your efforts and help you reach your goals in the shortest period of time possible. It's important to also outline who this call is not for. So it's not for someone who's not open to finding new ways to heal or reach their goals, someone who's not interested in making genuine changes in their habits to be healthy, someone who holds the belief they'll never get better or improve their lot in life, and someone who does not want to invest time in creating a better lifestyle. If you identify with this list, then please do not book a call with me because I cannot help you. But if you fall into the first list of wants, then I encourage you to schedule a call with me. I can definitely help you. For those of you that qualify, I want you to act fast since I can only take so many calls at a given time. Spaces are limited and they can get booked up rather quickly. So you can visit this link, bit.ly/Thrive Call, all in lower letters, and schedule your call. Again, that's bit.ly/Thrive Call. So you are probably wondering, why am I doing this? I am here to give you hope that there are solutions available and you have the power to affect your future. I believe in you and your ability to experience abundance and your full potential. So it's been my honor to share this content with you. I know that everyone has busy lives, so thank you for sharing some of your time with me. My expectation is that the information I shared with you today was valuable to your healing journey. And here's the link again to book your Thrive assessment call, your free call at bit.ly/Thrive Call, all in lower letters. I can't wait to speak with you soon.